an event that happened in Bloomington that is somewhat overlooked, not by us here in Bloomington, was the lost speech. In my mind, there are four speeches that put Abraham Lincoln in the White House. The speech that he made in Peoria in October of 1854, on October 16th, and it was, "We must hold the line against slavery." That was that whole fall he'd given that speech several times in Bloomington, but this was at its most refined. It's the longest speech he ever made. Then on May 29th, 1856, the Republican Party convention, the first, the Anti-Nebraska Act it was called, or party it was called, met in Bloomington to form the new party against the Democrats. And that convention was held in Majors Hall here in Bloomington, and Lincoln was the final speaker. The legend has it that he was so eloquent that the reporters, awestruck reporters, dropped their pens and forgot to write it down. That is highly unlikely. Lincoln was one of the great manipulators of the press. You see this repeatedly, how he worked the newspaper editors, including other times, many times, otherwise in political context. But so the chances are better that what he said in that meeting was so radical for the times that it was okay to say it to the choir, that is the group in that building, inside the four walls, but he didn't want it to get outside the walls. But when that meeting was over, the eloquence of that speech, his partner heard and said, "Mr. Lincoln outdid all others, including himself." And he came out of there as the leader of the Republican Party in in the state of Illinois, which was the most important state in the election because it had been lost in the '56 election by the Republicans. That was a key. The other two speeches after that were, of course, the House Divided speech in '58 and the Cooper Union speech in New York in early '60. But that's the importance of the lost speech. It's a very important speech.